All right, so now we're into October, so a perfect opportunity after the first month of using these Altra Arrows to give you my sincere, true feedback. And all I can tell you, it's all good. Over the past several years, well, in my career, I've shot a little bit of all kind of arrows, man. I'm an archery nut. I mean, when you're hanging out with T-Bone, of course, Nick Munt and our whole crew, we're always looking and attempting to use everybody's product. And we do the same on broadheads. I mean, we've been partnered up with, you know, G5 for a long time, but we still shoot and have used a lot of different product. And so we have settled in that this Mega Meat here, I think it's the most devastating, best broadhead that's ever been out. 3 blades, as T-Bone said, it knocks a chunk. It's not a sliver. It is devastating. Anybody out there that's watching this video that's used them can testify in the comments about the blood trail. It's insane. I'm a colorblind man. I'm the worst blood tracker on earth, but even I can follow the blood trail from a Mega Meat. And when you tip it off on this Altra Arrow, I absolutely love it. We've been doing a lot of experiment in the last several years of trying to get the perfect FOC. I've never been a crazy heavy arrow guy. The arrows that I've shot, I've tried to keep within that 450 grain to 500 grains. This arrow might bump over into the 500 grain, maybe 502, 504. I hadn't weighed it with the broadhead in a while, so I can't remember what it was, but it's basically around 500 grains. What I love about the Altra Arrow is you got so many different components. You can micro adjust the front of this arrow with your weights based on the insert. This particular arrow is a 246 diameter. I like the 246. There's a big craze and excitement around the micro diameters. Those are great arrows too. They have an outsert. I'm just kind of a little old school. I like that diameter, and I like that the broadhead just fits flush and I don't have any outsert. But the micro diameter arrows are great too, and so I've got several of us this year. Blake Shelton, for instance, shot a really nice bull, and he had the micro diameter arrows, and my wife is actually shooting the micro diameter. So anyway, I'm just sticking with the 246 just because I know it, I like it, and I know what I like to build in it. But so far, man, these Altra Arrows have been amazing. They fly great, they shoot great, and I've had great performance. As a matter of fact, I got a couple arrows right here in my shrapnel. And this arrow is really good to be used, and actually when I'm done with this video, I'm going to clean it back up and refletch it. This is an arrow I shot a Utah bull with. It knocked one fletch off, and it knocked one blade off the Mega Meat. So I'm assuming the only way it could have, it must have went hard up on that knuckle of that off shoulder. But it still ripped right through him. I found the arrow stuck in the ground on the other side of this bull. He only went about 70 yards, so complete penetration on a mature bull elk. You know, 650 to 700 pound animal. That's pretty impressive. So, okay, I've not shot through a lot of elk, but guess what? Turned right back around in New Mexico last week, and I did the same thing. Shot all the way through. There'll be some video there. You can see the video of that elk. The arrow just punched through it. Looked like a Scud missile. So that is the arrow that went through that bull. And literally all I got to do is clean this arrow up, put a new Mega Meat, and I'm ready to hunt. The only arrow I broke was this one. It lodged in off shoulder, and actually kind of a long ways, and it broke off. And so usually when it snaps clean like that and you got good penetration, that means it's usually an off shoulder, or it's done the damage. Because most of the time, you know, your elk and a deer, you're only talking about that much width. So if you're getting 6 to 12 inches of penetration, a lot of times it's doing the damage, especially getting to the other side. And that clean break right there lets you know that it was the other shoulder that broke it and just snapped it and threw this arrow out the other side. So far, 3 arrows, and I got 3 tagged out animals, so I've been very happy. So I just want to take a little quick time. Hope y'all having a good luck, and let y'all know my honest opinion on these arrows so far, and this setup that we kind of been piddling with, that we got rocking and rolling. 500 grain arrow with a Mega Meat mechanical broadhead, and so far, man, we stacking them up like cordwood. And it's not just me, that's my success, but Jackson Bishop, he got the same setup going, got his first bull with a bow and arrow. My man Cohen Stone, who produces Bone Collector, he got his first bull this year with a bow and arrow. Blake Shelton got a really nice bull. We fletched up our buddy Eric Dunn, the same setup. He too has killed a big bull with his bow and arrow. So far, great luck, and we're just telling you about the things that work. So couldn't be any more happy or impressed with these new Altra Arrows. So check them out, and hope you get you some. And I hope y'all find some of the same success, because it's here, baby. I mean, October rolling into November, that's the most exciting time to be in the woods, especially for these whitetails. So good luck, happy hunting, love all you guys. Let's go knock some down, baby. Let's go put some meat in the freezer.